Organizations that are thriving post-pandemic have leaders that have really found a way to manage the tension between structure and flexibility incredibly well. They know right now flexibility matters. They've got to have flexibility in how people work together in order to recruit and retain great talent, in order to take advantage of new ways of being productive. Here's the thing though, if all we are is flexible and we neglect structure, we're in trouble. There's misalignment, there's chaos and confusion. The goal of equity actually lacks equality and people start to resent other people. So we need structure. Structure allows us to make sure that we've got consistency and fairness across the board. And beyond that, in a world that's changing really fast, we're not losing what works. We're holding on to practices that are proven and we don't want to lose. Here's the thing though, if we all are about structure all the time, we're in trouble because we're not taking advantages of new ways of doing things and we fall behind. Never mind, people want flexibility, and if we're all structured all the time, they feel stifled and they find other places to work. Organizations right now that are winning have leaders that rather than avoiding or ignoring tension, they lean into it, specifically the tension of flexibility and structure. So how do you embrace flexibility as a leader? I think you start by taking the advice of Marcus Buckingham. In his book, First Break All the Rules, he says, great leaders play chess, not checkers. Now, there's a key difference. It looks the same. Chessboards, checkerboards, they're the same thing, but there's a huge difference. Chess pieces move differently. Each piece you have to move strategically. Checkerboards, all the pieces move the same way. Great leaders take a chess approach to their team, and that they don't assume everyone's trained the same way. Everyone should work in the exact same system with the exact same hours. They say, no, I need to be flexible. People need to be trained differently. They need to be able to deploy and deliver on their job description differently. And when they start to learn the strengths and the different motives of each person and take a chess approach to leading them, all of a sudden you leverage the team. You maximize their full potential. Great leaders embrace flexibility by taking a chess approach, not checkers. So as a leader, how do you get the benefits of structure? How do you make sure your team is getting all the upsides that come from embracing structure? I'm going to suggest that you want to start by being really clear with the team on what I call non-negotiables or minimum standards. That means in a world that embraces flexibility, there's a few things that are not up for debate. You know, I remember when I was leading a homeless shelter years ago, our team was super clear that when it came to an intake experience, that's when someone came through our doors to access services, we knew that that experience could be life-changing for that person. So that 20 to 30 minute experience was non-negotiable. No matter how much chaos and confusion existed that day in the shelter, that expectation of a full court press intake experience was non-negotiable. You know, I'd ask you, what are a few things that you would feel as a leader are non-negotiables with your team? And is the team clear on those expectations? When teams start to embrace both flexibility and structure and hold them in healthy tension, they stand out from the crowd.